Hi, Days fans. It's Wednesday, May 11th, and we started to do a recap yesterday, but then we had a bit of a lover's spat.
We had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'll say. But I had a lot of really interesting things, like more interesting than I've ever said before, but we didn't get to air those.
So, I gotta give you credit for calling the little standoff thing, and I guess you saw that this is standard formulaic soap stuff, and you saw the exact same scenario. I mean, exactly. You could cut out the characters with a scissor.
I'm going to show you.
Throw in the Wraiths, and where Phyllis had the double, and then
On Young and the Restless.
yeah, on Young and the Restless, and then the woman with the gums going back and forth, couldn't decide, and then something tipped her off, and blammo.
So I'm wondering how the internet is affecting writing right now. Like, I wonder if that's part of the reason we lost the first Taylor. Are they getting feedback too quickly?
Yes.
And it's not necessarily genuine. And also, do you think the writers ever peruse YouTube and look for videos from any soap opera that have like 90 million clicks because they're out there and think, oh, maybe we should weave that into Days?
Well, I'm sure they steal ideas, or I mean, my God, this thing has been going on for 40 years. It's hard to come up with original.
Oh yeah.
And if you boil it down, almost all novels are written around like 4 story ideas. It's something crazy like that.
Like
now, there's many variations, and that's a skill. But
boy steals girl, girl steals boy, friendship, betrayal over a man, money.
I'm still taking some notes, but my thesis about how to write soaps will be out someday.
Just in time for every last soap to be on the air.
Be dead. Well, then it'll be really popular. And then we're going to start the show all over from the beginning.
I thought it was interesting that they...
Are you coming with us on that journey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Alice. We want to have a Days function right here in Florida. I have no skills in organizing an event, but I want to see you all, and I don't want to have to travel to do it. So, if any of you are like party planners or anything, or if you have a cause, I have a cause. I've got a cause I want to donate money to, so I'll provide the cause, but I need one of you to plan the party.
Okay, so we saw in the preview that she
Wait, I had something I was going to say. Freaking
I thought you were
over
done.
me.
There was all sorts of pausing and stuff.
I was going to say, I thought it was interesting how Victor and Maggie seemed to kind of be mocking the soap genre.
Oh,
during
yeah.
They were listening to The Very Bad Actor.
Yeah.
And it was was that a soap, or was that like some like
cheesy
1950s movie or something?
I think it was some 1950s movie.
But it's like, can't you just forgive me? Can't you just move on? So, they're so freaking cute. I fell asleep at the end. Did Maggie end up forgiving him or what? Did they kiss?
Oh, you didn't see that part?
Oh, stop. This is where JB's going to make crap up. Go ahead. Let us have it.
I just didn't think that they'd do a love scene so quickly.
Yeah. Did you guys think we were going to get to see Maggie doing that? I mean, usually the older people, they keep the covers up to their chinny chin chin, but no. And I must say, Suzanne Rogers has a very nice body for her age. So.
You're not supposed to put in for her age qualifier. Sorry, Suzanne Rogers.
I'm sorry. Once I think that I get to a certain age and they have me doing an sex scene on Days of Our Lives, I'm not going to care if you add in for my age. Christ, if they did one now, I'd be excited.
So EJ's life sucks.
Yeah.
He's practically going to cry. He's down on his knees begging Taylor, I love you.
Jamie just likes to say that. God, he says that to me sometimes throughout the day.
But Nicole's got him by the short and curlies, and he doesn't know what to do.
I've never heard you say that before. Dear God. You know, I think I love Nicole more with each passing day. I gotta love a chick who has no fear to take on the Demiras. I mean, she's messing with Stefano and EJ, and she's barely breaking a sweat.
Yeah.
And she's like,
EJ's the one breaking a sweat.
We're gonna be together forever.
So he told Lexi. He opened up to Lexi. She knows, not everything, but she knows his entire city. That's what they do in subs. They
There's
confide,
one person.
and then there's like always somebody who knows your secret.
Oh yeah, there has to be so that they can talk about it and get over her.
Right, and you know, as long as they don't connect the dots between two of the people that. Sometimes two people know the secret and they don't know that each other knows the secret, but if they did, they would put the whole thing together.
Another reason for this one confidant is for people who have been on vacation or just joining the soap that catches them up about what is going on.
Yeah.
It's like a little filler, a quick catch-up kind of thing.
So how cute are Daniel and
oh, they are
Jen?
So adorable. And now their daughters are going to be best friends forever.
Oh, I know.
They'll probably freaking share a room when they all move into the Horton.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
No, JV, God. Although that did cross my mind. But, they are, I want to know what their end game is for Carly. Is it Tamara Braun?
I want to yeah.
No.
Is Chloe going to become a prostitute?
Oh.
That'd be so awesome.
I love that.
They better do that. If they don't, they wimp out.
This is what I think should happen, and I think you guys have alluded to this too. I think she should not want to be a prostitute, but she's trying really hard to make it on her own, and every now and then she'll run into Quinn, and he'll think she's a hooker, and he'll leave her a wad of cash, and it'll help her get on her feet. But eventually, somewhere along the line, they're going to fall in love, and she's going to have to admit to him. Like, he's going to love her, but not want to love her because she's a hooker.
Yeah.
And he'll probably, like, be BFFs with Brady or somehow have
he'll
something
be
to do
his business dealings will be with Brady.
Yeah, like, he'll probably be Brady's, like, you know, vice president of international affairs or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And he'll be like, oh, I love Chloe, but I just don't know if I can get over
the fact that she's
and Brady will be like, get over what? Oh, by the way, Brady, I have to tell you, I'm losing respect for you. You're no longer a badass Brady, and you're just like meddling, annoying Brady. I hate nothing more than when people tell you what to do about really obvious things, like, well, you really shouldn't leave that kind of cash laying around, and you really shouldn't get an apartment before you have a job.
So he went from Dalai Lama Brady to drunk off his ass, crazy locking up people Brady to now practically a Maggie protege. Remember when Maggie was meddling in everybody's business?
Yeah, I don't like meddlers. Just so you know, when you come down for the party, don't tell me what to do.
She's your ex-wife. Leave her alone. She's not your property anymore. Get over her.
Am I your property?
Damn right. That's why I tattooed property of James Plouffe right on your back.
My tramp stamp. No, I have to say I'm not a feminist, so if you want me to be your property, and you really can truly say that without laughing, go for it. Exciting news. I think I'm almost done with my braces. Okay, enough of that. I no longer have to wear rubber bands during the day. It's very exciting.
I can hear the shouts of glee.
Hey, I know that they're happy for me.
Yes.
Karen especially has been very supportive during this trial.
So they took away my Ray falling in love with the nun thing, but they're going to make it up by having Chloe a hooker.
Yeah, but what is up
Not really a hooker. It's not a hooker when you're making love to somebody that you want to be. I mean, like you explained it perfectly. Anyway.
I'm telling you, Mom, close your ears for a minute.
Oh.
But if I were not so happily married, and I could have relations with somebody that was relatively attractive in a nice-looking hotel room like that, and make that kind of dough, I think that's a job I could learn to love.
Jeez.
But I'm happily married, honey, so I wouldn't consider that.
Wow. I can see the phone ring in a second your mom watches that.
Oh, I already told her when I was like a freshman in college that I didn't want to work at JCPenney's anymore because I would rather just be a hooker. And my brother promptly said, you wouldn't make any money.
Middle brother?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think my psychiatrist brother would say that to me. That probably would have lasting devastation effects. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. I don't really aspire to be a hooker. My good girl image is kind of going down. Anywho.
So, who else? Let's see. Are Brady and Melanie a couple?
I don't know. Oh, when Nicole walked in and saw Taylor and
she's
Brady.
like, oh, God. Now, I mean, who next, you know?
I'm telling you, I am coming...
Make out with Victor and...
I'm coming no closer with each passing day to accepting this new Taylor. And I think part of the problem is that the Taylor we had in Tully Livingston was already such a huge deviation from the Taylor we saw in the late 90s.
Which makes no impact on most of the people who are watching. I don't think they...
Well, just like Abigail. I mean, could they have gone out on a different tangent with that or what? I mean...
That doesn't bother me.
I don't like it when they like Stephanie. They just totally changed the character. And
that was a total change from Redhead Stephanie.
And they don't just change the character, but they change their entire personality. Like Stephanie was no longer a race car driver.
Who was the Stephanie before Redhead Stephanie, or was that like long time ago?
Oh, that was like baby Stephanie.
Oh, so they brought back adult Stephanie as the redhead.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it was one.
Know.
That was a complete transformation from what. Bronski beat Steph. What the heck's that show she's on?
Oh, the
Kids Corner.
Something Beat Band.
The Fresh Beat Band.
Yeah.
My God.
And we haven't seen anything about that in a while. Do our kids not watch the shows that were?
They don't watch the Fresh Beat Band.
No, but they watch something before or after it, so we would see snippets of it every now and then. I don't know. Their viewing habits have changed, I guess.
They need to spice up Molly Burnett's storyline. Not really anything great going on. She wants to get her parents together, but, I mean, she was on top of the world now. What does she got going on?
Well, her and Dario and Brady are going to have a love
Oh, I
triangle.
forgot about Dario. Oh, that's right. Oh, she's got it. Sorry. Retract that statement.
If her and Abigail are going to be like BFFs.
Malario, yes.
They're going to have all kinds of summer storylines. If those two get to be buddy-buddy, that'll like... I think the reason they cut her hair and everything is they're trying to bring her down into the younger scene.
Who?
Melanie.
How much younger do you want her?
Well, I know she's young. I'm not talking Melanie Burnett. But I'm saying prior to this, she was with, like, Philip and Chloe and Brady, you know, more in the 30s scene.
Oh, they're trying to, like...
Put her more with Abigail.
The Chads and the Malarios and... Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So I don't really... I had a whole bunch of more interesting things to talk about.
I was hoping Chloe was going to be an alcoholic, too.
Well,
They didn't go that way. They certainly were... She's definitely going to become a prostitute because she's counting the money and like, oh, I didn't earn this, blah, blah, blah. You got it. You nailed it again,
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I don't mean any offense to any of you that may be ladies of the night. No, I know our viewers aren't ladies of the night.
I have no problem with that.
What I'm going to say is, I would think most, if not all, women who prostitute for a living probably have some kind of substance abuse problem.
Of course.
So she could still be an alcoholic.
Yeah, it's usually, like, much harder. Alcohol's cheap. I wouldn't know anymore. I don't drink.
Oh, jeez. I thought you were talking about the hookers. I'm like, oh, you wouldn't know anymore. Good Lord. Alright, I don't think I have anything else to contribute. Oh, did I say that I didn't like that they started to show us in the preview what's going on with Sammy and Rafe?
I know, it's the old Rafe made it.
Yeah, so we already know.
Yeah, it's weird when they do that.
I don't like to have my suspense halted, if you will. For lack of a better word. Alright, I got nothing.
Alright, the couple that watches Days Together.
Stays together.